Hey Pisces, welcome to Moon Daughter Esoterica. My name is Tammy and this is your reading for the month of May 2025. This is a general reading for the Piscean collective, so Sun, Moon, Rising. Cross watchers, of course, are welcome here, but please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so don't force the reading, don't try to make it fit. You'll feel the resonance within your body if this reading is for you or not. If it doesn't resonate, leave it for those who do. Perhaps check out your sun, moon, rising, whatever you're not watching this one for, and see if the information is there for you. All right, let's get started. Now, if you'd like a personal reading with me, I would absolutely love to do that for you. To do that, you need to go into the description box. I put my link tree there, gives you all the types of readings I do, scheduling information, all of that. I will never reach out to you. I'll never say I have an important message, contact me, nothing like that. I don't ask for donations, anything like that. So those are scammers. If that happens, that's not me. You want to do a reading? I'd love to. Hit my link tree up and order the reading that way. All right, so let's get started. What can Pisces expect for the month of May? All right, here's your cards. On the bottom of the deck, we have Spirit of Place. So this is kind of the root or the basis for everything else that comes out in this reading. We have Spirit of Place in reverse. So this may be you're stepping into the month of May, not feeling comfortable in your skin, not feeling comfortable in your space. Could be that you just need to do a little bit of energetic adjustment there to fit better. But this honestly feels, I want to say self-esteem, self-confidence. This is what I'm feeling as I'm stepping into this reading for you. But I also see that you've been doing a lot of work at shifting and changing. One of the cards we have out is Ghostland. So you have been looking back at the past. Now, nostalgia is great, absolutely. The past is a great place to take a look at, learn lessons that perhaps we missed in the moment. But we're not meant to stay there. And I'm really drawn to the water. Looks like it's ice, it's frozen. So there is a caution here, Pisces, not to get stuck in the past when we sort of time travel, as it were. So go into the past, go into daydreaming, go into dream time. Um, it's great to take a look around. If there's something there that we want to bring forward and continue on with this, we can collect that energy, that information, whatever that may be for you, and bring it forward. Leave everything else, though, in the past and don't stay there. We're continually evolving and moving forward. We also have slow and steady in reverse. So I feel like things are picking up a pace for you this month. Pisces, where there may have been stagnant energy, I feel like you've been working very hard at manifesting something. This could be financial, this could be relationship-wise, something like that. But I see you've been doing a lot of work. There is a bit of information coming in through with this talisman. What I'm getting from this card for your reading is that you have been working with some sort of object or tool, setting an intention on something. And I feel like you're being asked to recall your energy from that. The work has been done and it has worked, but it's no longer feasible to continue to use that. Now, this could be just a good luck charm. Perhaps it's full, or a negativity ward, something like that. Perhaps it's full and it's time to let it go, return it back to the earth. But I'm getting very specifically, withdraw your energy from this and let it go. It is time. It has served its purpose. It has done its work well, and it is safe to let go. We also have Golden Palace. So this is where I was getting the information that perhaps this is financial. This is also talking about having a wealth of resources in your own home, starting a business from home, working from home, a hobby that turns into a jobby, or perhaps if you're wanting to sell your home, it's been stagnant on the market, perhaps this is the month it sells. Again, this is a collective, so this card could have a lot of meanings. But it is time to let go of whatever work you have been doing with whatever objects you have been doing work with. You're getting success this month. Your home is protected, it's safe, it's wonderful, it's a place of abundance. So Pisces, let's look and see how love is going to go for you this month. I'm going to throw the cards and then look at them and interpret them through single and looking as well as coupled. So let's get started with you, Pisces. We have Queen of Cups on the reverse. This can talk about emotional manipulation. This could be you as well. She is a Queen of Water, but there is a little bit of insecurity a little bit of feeling left out. And this is perhaps where this emotional manipulation can come from. This could be you, or other people could be emotionally manipulating you. We don't have the cards out yet. We'll find out. Just a little heads up when that card is there. Knight of Cups on the upright. This talks about taking things one step at a time. If you are single and looking, I do see that there is, slow and steady wins a race. Everything that you're letting go of, you kind of have to, let go of everything and clean out the space so that you can get to the good opportunities. And if you're coupled, this is moving forward with the relationship one step at a time. Things will pick up a pace. The very next card out we have is the Chariot. And so harmonizing your energies, bringing things into focus and moving forward rapidly. So yeah, it does feel like the month of May starts off very slow, maybe too slow, and then steps up quite a bit as you move through it. Get the rest of your love cards out here. Okay, Pisces, if you're single and looking, I do see that you are still healing from some sort of rejection. This could have been an actual relationship, or this could have been a crush that you really had your heart set on and they were not interested, or the connection just wasn't there. I do see that you were healing from that. Perhaps you put your energy into work or money-making pursuits, or this could be something even decorating around your house, as this has shown up underneath this Golden Palace card. So you put your energy everywhere except for emotionally to sort of move through this sadness that is in the process of healing. I feel like there was something with this. What I'm getting is that this wasn't necessarily an end all be all thing, but it hit really deep, and perhaps you're surprised by that. This could be, hitting a wound from the past. Um, this could be hitting a wound from the past, or this could be talking about bringing something to light within you that perhaps sabotages your connection and relationships. We do have the Tower. Whatever this was, it was unexpected, and perhaps, however this rejection happened, it wasn't the rejection itself. It's something that hit a lot deeper. And I feel like that's what took you by surprise. As you're healing, you're seeing the lies and the truth in this. I feel like there was a little bit of both. You're seeing what's truthful, and you're able to move forward and heal it. Although I do think that is draining your energy. It still stings a bit. Yeah, Pisces, it still stings a bit. So allow yourself to move through, feel these feelings all the way through before stepping into a connection. I feel like this is what this month is going to be focused on. Not saying that there's no one around you or anything like that, but it's really important that you take the time to really see how this hit like a tower, because there's something inside that does need to heal. It's not saying that there's something wrong with you. It's something that needs to come to light. It could be a shadow aspect that needs to heal. And so spending your energy on healing that rather than externally looking for someone else to make you feel better, I think is a pretty good idea for you this month. Now, Pisces, if you're coupled, I do see that there has been a hurt, a disappointment, with this being the Ace of Cups. This could have been shocking because you thought something was a certain way the entire time, or your partner felt a certain way the entire time, and this month you find out that wasn't quite it. Again, with this being the Tower, it's shocking. It may feel like the entire foundation of your relationship is being shattered. With this Nine of Pentacles in reverse, everything you've built, you may be feeling like, oh my gosh, did we just lose everything? Does this mean the end of everything? And I really feel like there is an opportunity to work on this relationship. Whatever this is that has come to light is something that you both need to really take a look at. It's in the light, it's the elephant in the room. And so being able to look at it and talk about it is very important. I feel starting those conversations, though, may be very difficult. And this may even play off into your physical attraction or your physical connection, where there may be a bit of um, a discomfort with that. There is opportunity for healing, whether you decide to move forward in this relationship or you decide to end this relationship. I do think that there is an opportunity to heal and mend this relationship. But whatever this was a misunderstanding, a misinterpretation. And if you look at it from that way, if you thought something was a certain way this entire time and you find out it was different, does it change the relationship? Or did you discover this because there were challenges in the relationship? It's very apparent that the relationship is not healthy and in danger of collapse. And this is going to be different for each and every one of you. But I do see that the relationship is the same. It's the awareness that has been brought to light that really is hitting the hardest. And I think that it's time for both you and your partner to really go within, see how you feel about this. If this is something minor, then it is what it is. And your partner's always felt this way, or you've always felt this way, and it really didn't change the trajectory of the relationship. If you're both in a loving, healthy place and you have a loving, healthy relationship, it doesn't really change. It's just this revelation was shocking. But it is important to have those conversations, to look within, to connect with yourself and with each other, to see how you want to move forward in this connection. All right, Pisces, let's take a look at your money for the month of May. See a lot of opportunity, a lot of options coming in. This could be how to spend your money, how to invest your money, or how to bring more in. I don't feel like there's any one that's better or worse. It's important to take the time to take a look at each one and see which one is best for you. We have death in reverse. So I do feel like there are changes around, and it's much easier to just say everything's going to be fine rather than to actually look at them. You're not interested really in making change. In fact, changes when it comes to your finances are really scary. This could be switching jobs. This could be making investments, something like that. So I do see there is an element of resistance and fear going on when it comes to your finances. We have Eight of Cups in the upright position. So perhaps you're thinking about applying at a different company, asking for a promotion. And I'm seeing right now on this trajectory, the answer is probably that you're not going to. You're going to return to what's safe, what's stable, what you know, and not rock the boat at this time. There is a word of caution, though, that this is unsustainable. So if you don't address it this month, this feels like it's going to come up again in the future. Really quite a strong warning here, Pisces. We have Eight of Swords in the upright. So this is something that you already know. You're not sure what to do in this situation. You feel like your hands are tied. You can't see what's ahead of you. And so there is a tendency when we get this card to just stand still and do nothing. However, if you notice, her feet are not bound. She can start taking small steps out of her situation. And the swords don't completely surround her. They're just on three sides. So this is really a call to action to take a look at your finances, at what you're bringing in, and perhaps even what's going on with your employment. If you feel like layoffs are coming or your company isn't stable, but you're safe for now, it really is time to start putting feelers out there and taking a look at what you can do for the future. We have Five of Pentacles in the upright, so there are some financial struggles here. And with this card, this is saying like resources are available. I think it has to do with terms and conditions for you, though, Pisces. You're not going to fake something in order to get money. You're not going to sell your soul for money. And I think this is very noble and certainly warranted, but this is almost putting blinders on to where you're not even noticing that resources are available to you. There is a strategic way out of this. This is putting yourself in places where you're likely to get the assistance or to get the employment or to get the funding that you need. It's really important, though, that you allow yourself to put yourself in those places of opportunity. You can't stay blindfolded this month. It really is important to start planning ahead. We've got Five of Cups in the upright position for you. So this is disappointment. And perhaps you're not wanting to look at this because there is a lot of disappointment and you're still in the grief process. Now, there's no judgment in that whatsoever. This is, a lot of people say this is crying over spilled milk. I don't think so. I think that anytime we experience loss, it's important to honor it. It's important to honor our feelings about it, grieve it, and then let it go and turn around and see what still remains. And I feel like this month, this is a big heads up. You have the opportunity to go through processing these emotions, putting yourself in alignment with other opportunities after you've processed the emotions, but try not to get stuck there. with this ghost lands. This situation is not the same as the situation in the past. There may be similarities, but it's not the same. You can find the similarities in the past. Time to move forward and take action on shoring up your finances. New ideas will come once you have processed these emotions. With the finances for your final card, we have the Hermit. This is something that you're going to have to actively participate in. You're going to have to get the ball rolling on this. This isn't a situation where, if you need, say, financial assistance, where it's just going to be dropped off at your door. This is something that you have to actively ask for whatever assistance or resources you need. And this is something that you have to initiate. This isn't saying you have to do this alone. Let's be clear about that, because you do need resources, you do need assistance, but you have to be the one to get the ball rolling on this. That sounded really preachy. I'm sorry, Pisces, but that's how it's coming forward, in that you do have the ability to overcome this, but it's time to take action on it. So moving on to inspiration. Hey, universe, let's inspire Pisces, shall we? Let's get some inspiration cards for Pisces for the month of May. Help Pisces through these struggles this month. Not all of those, please. I will take this one. Wonderful. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we have assurance. These things are shifting for you. Your home is safe, absolutely. You're being assured of that. There is a potential gateway coming in for you, which I absolutely love. Again, you have to get the ball rolling. You have to align yourself in position so that you can access this gateway, but it is coming forward. That doesn't mean you have to abandon your heart. Absolutely be true to your heart. Honor your feelings, honor your grief, and then have the courage to step forward and find this gateway. I feel like the financial, the money part of your reading and the romantic part of your reading, there is some overlap. There is some feeling stuck, ashamed, confused, blindsided. And it would be really easy to sort of get stuck in those feelings, and you're being encouraged, no, feel it and then move on from it. There is a gateway. And after you pass through this gateway, you have a clear endeavor. So this month can be a little bit challenging for you, Pisces. Not all months are easy, but I do see you have everything you need to move through this month successfully. You're being guided by spirit. You have support and love around you. And so having the courage to take steps, to ask for connection, to ask for resources are going to be very important. But at the end of the day, there is a lot of support around you as well. I hope that made sense. Hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to the channel. Sending much love, much love, much hugs, and I'll see y'all next month.